So we are going to discuss about honor or words of honor in which we have for ourselves and other people. So what is your point of view?
Well, I mean, especially just like dealing with my roommates, and so like I'll be like, would I lie to you? And they go, well, of course not. You're Amy. And so I mean, just like from how I've acted from day one, I'm like I just show that you can trust what I say. I'm not gonna like lie to people. I feel like with honor, like I think maybe like in the past it was like you taking the word until it's proven like false, but now I think it's like you have to build up that trust first instead of it just being given because some people have been hurt. Um, I mean, for me personally, I just kind of take everything people say seriously. Like, I joke that I don't get sarcasm, and so people have to learn the hard way. Like, one of my FIG brothers learned I don't get sarcasm, and so I was really hurt by what he said. And so now he's very careful about what he says around me, and so I can take so I can take what he says seriously. Um, just like having that established helps. I think that's very interesting.
Um, there's a. Have you ever seen Starfire
No.
in the Teen Titans?
Oh yeah.
So what I thought of was that right there when she's like, "I'm enjoying this bowl of pudding," or like she says something random and like she doesn't understand the sarcasm of anything at all. And but yeah, for me, what I saw in a lot of life is you cannot trust people's words because words mean nothing to anyone nowadays. All you can trust is actions.
Mm-hmm.
Actions speak much louder than words. And recently I found out that most people, even when they speak the truth, it's their own perspective of truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually about 70% correct.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still 30% they're lying.
That's true. Yeah.
So, for example, I might say something. There was an example of a woman who came from an abusive family, abusive husband. She divorced him and she went to church. And the first thing someone said to her is, to enter the celestial kingdom, you have to be married. In her truth, marriage means abuse. Marriage means beatings and yelling and screaming and all that. But in his mind, he was saying marriage, happiness, joy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the truth in which we see from our own experiences in life.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, it's not there. And that's part of the reason honor has left us. The word of honor, everything. Because people use words for multiple purposes, multiple choices.
I mean, you really see that, like, my favorite resource to use, especially when reading the scriptures or really anything church related, is the Webster 1828 dictionary, because it just shows what that word meant in that time period. Because people use a lot of slang words or they use words for different ways, and so that it becomes associated with those kind of words. So it just helps that space understanding. But I also think we're told not really to judge people, just to be that loving kind of person. So I feel I kind of condition myself well, I mean, if I know what they're saying is wrong, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt because it's not gonna be on my shoulders, it's on theirs if they're lying. I don't have to add to it, that forgiveness factor. I don't have to put that weight on me. And that's very uplifting, I think.
I mostly just have the anger that they lied to me or that they didn't honor their word because honoring your word means a lot to me. You should have pride in who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe so many people in this world do not have any pride. Well,
the good kind.
Good kind.
Yeah.
I should say. They have pride in their belongings. They have pride in money. They have pride in things like that. But they do not have pride in themselves or their word. And a word is a powerful thing. It says in the scriptures in the beginning, God said, let there be light, and there was. He spoke words in which created the whole universe. If that's how powerful words are, how come we don't honor them?
Yeah, I mean, I feel in the church, because we associate the word with Christ, and our words are how we, when we take upon His name, what we do and what we say is a representation of what we believe He would say. And so I feel in church standing, there's a lot of higher expectations for that, and I feel people, when they don't hit that, I feel people getting up on them more. I know like when I was in middle school, like there was some friends, or like there were some people in my like church board where like, you know, they would say stuff on Sunday, but then do the complete opposite on like the weekdays, and I was like, they're just a, you know, a Sunday Mormon, and that was really frustrating. So it's like, you know, like shouldn't you be like that all week long?
Do you think that still happens even with when they
Yeah.
get older and everything?
Yeah, I think sometimes they change it up because like those same people, like, you know, as they've gotten older, like, wow, I was really like bratty as a kid. I was just like, amen. No, which is no, but then it's like it was a challenge for me to like just think of them as like somebody who can change instead of just keeping them straight to like what they've been. You know, like instead of like, just understanding that the atonement really applies to other people and it should like I should let them use it instead of just restricting them to what they've done.
That is really hard. And the hardest part is knowing if they actually changed.
Mm-hmm.
And if they've changed, or it says in the scriptures we're supposed to accept them even if they haven't changed. Be able to say, you said you changed, I'll believe you. But is there a point in which you don't let those people back into your life?
I think it's a matter of, well, because like they're in different places right now. I don't go and I don't reach them out, be like, hey, like, how's it going? But like if I'm in their presence, you know, I'm gonna like treat them as kindly as I can, even if it's sometimes false. Like if well, I mean, like, you know, when you're nice to somebody, you don't really want to be nice to, and so it's like that like internal conflict where like inside you're like, I really don't like this person, but you like on the outward appearance to show that you like them. You know, I feel like that's like it's like the baseline of like you're being really mean to people, and then there's like you feel really like negative feelings towards somebody, but you don't let them show, like you don't let them see it. To then like you understand you don't like this person, but like you don't let those feelings like harbor in your heart, and you just show like only kindness. You know, there's like the levels in that. I feel like sometimes I'm like that middle level, so I know I can be better, but I know that I could also be worse. So it's interesting.
I need to develop that because right now, if I don't like someone, I don't like someone.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no hiding it, no changing it. And it's something that's my weakness. I feel like a lot of people are hypocrites about what they do and what they say. And honestly, that's the reason most of my family's inactive. So we had to pause the video because of peoples. But we're discussing, I forgot. Honor, word, improvement in individuals and reality. And we feel like that is something that needs to be addressed more and discussed in life and enforced in our kids and students, because that way they understand that what they say means something.